Today's topic will be smarter procurement and cost control for Malaysian built environment. And we'll start with the agenda. I will first introduce myself and the presenter, and along with our guest speaker, and post which our guest speaker, Mr. Saifullah, he'll be walking us through the Malaysian procurement challenges, and our presenter will have a live walkthrough through the IntoAEC application, and we will be discussing about how IntoAEC will solve all the procurement challenges. We will finish it off with a short question and answer session. For today's presenter, we have Milan here. So he's a product designer and SME at IntoAEC.
Hello,
And
everyone.
our guest speaker is Mr. Saifullah. He's the MD of ZS Grandeur and also IntoAEC's channel partner.
Hi,
So,
everyone.
Mr. Saifullah, can you let us know a little bit about the procurement challenges that we're facing in Malaysia right now? I mean, because of your experience, you would be able to tell us a little bit about that.
All right. Good day, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to share some perspective from the Malaysian construction industry. My name is Saifullah Nurizat, Managing Director of ZS Grandeur Seram Berhad in Malaysia, operating under Gang Aircon brand. We are actively involved in HVAC and mechanical and electrical work across residential, commercial, and industrial projects. Through my experience working closely with contractors, consultant, and project team, one thing is very clear: procurement remain one of the most operationally challenging parts of the construction project. Today, I would like to highlight three common procurement challenges we often see in Malaysia and how this platform like IntoAEC can help address them. First of all, challenge number one is manual RFQ comparison. In many projects today, procurement teams still receive quotation from suppliers through emails, messaging platform like WhatsApp, and different document format. Each supplier prepares their quotation differently, which means procurement teams must manually consolidate and compare price, spec, and scope. This process is time-consuming and increase the risk of error or overlook details. Second challenge is delay approval process. This one is a major challenges in the approval process. In construction project, procurement or approval often required multiple layers like project managers, commercial teams, and sometimes senior management will be involved. When approval depend on email threats of or physical documentation, delay are common. And last but not least, site and office coordination. This challenge is disconnect between site team and procurement teams. So site engineer often needs material urgently and communicate requests through phones and messaging apps like WhatsApp, Telegram. However, procurement teams required proper documents, specification, and approval before issuing purchase order. Because in the company, they have certain SOP need to be followed. I think this gap can lead to delay, miscommunication, or incomplete procurement records. I think that's the three major that I overview based on my experience. Okay, back to Sharina.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, sir. On procurement today, we are going to talk about indent, RFQ, purchase order, goods receipt, work order, and inventory. So, I will have our presenter, Mr. Milan, to take over from here.
Yeah, thank you, Serena. So yeah, I heard that Mr. Saifullah sir have explained what are the pain points they are facing in their industry. So in IntoAEC, we are covering like all of the pain points and providing the solution. Like especially they said uh, like comparing the RFQs manually and getting approval, getting delays, and site coordination with site engineer between site engineer and the office team, the planning team, and everything. So I'll be presenting like one by one, like through the application and everything. So let me share my screen. Yeah, I hope everyone can able to view the screen, right? Serena, is my screen is
Okay.
visible?
No, Milan.
I think you have to turn off
Yes,
your.
yes, we can see your screen.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, got it.
Okay. So here, first of all, like you can able to see all the project details, right? So this all are like individual projects. For this individual projects, you can assign them like who are the managers and who and all going to work on this particular project. Like that, you can able to assign. So if you click on this particular project, and you can able to see the procurement here. So in our platform, we have like end-to-end solution, like from the design to like project management solution, and we have the procurement solution as well. So we have covered from the indent. Indent is nothing but where site engineer or the site manager can request a material or maybe the work related like things they can able to request. So for example, I'm a site manager, and you can able to see like under the intern, I actually like have requested certain materials and the work as well. So here, if I want to create an intern, you can just click on this create intern, and you can able to see like as site manager, I can request material or the work. So if I click on the material intern, here I can add like materials. For example, I need a like HVAC like four-way system like that in the site, which is like currently shortage or anything like that. So I can enter the quantity as well, like how much things are like how many quantities needed, and whether it's a number or maybe any other units if you want to give, you can give as well. So here you can give the indent title as well. And to whom you need to get an approval for this particular intern, because as a site manager they can actually request to the planning team. There will be a particular planning team manager will be there, right? So you can able to select to that particular person. So here you can tag them, and you can give them the expected delivery date as well, like on which date I need to get this particular the particular work or particular material I need to get to the site like that. And apart from that, you can able to add more items like this, or else you can directly add items from your BOQ as well. So we have a BOQ system, and where you can upload all your bill of quantities and materials and everything in the system. And from there, you can able to select which particular material you need to get approved and need to go forward, like from the planning team and everything. Because as Saifullah has mentioned, mostly for the contractors and everything, everyone, they will be receiving the estimate or the BOQs, right? So they can upload in our system, and they can able to select which item they can able to request from the intent and everything. So same like that, you can add from your own products as well. Like if you have a like a warehouse kind of thing, like if you're maintaining all your stocks and everything, here in our system, you can maintain all your products, and from here also you can able to select, and you can request as a site manager. And as a site manager, they can give notes like this particular item very urgent, like it is because of this like schedule is on hold or like that they can able to mention. Once done, they can able to create this. So now this particular person, they will be receiving a notification and email as well. So they cannot able to ignore the approval thing. So they will be continuously getting an alerts and everything. So once they have approved here from the planning team, like once this particular item got approved, the planning team or the procurement team, what they can do is they can convert this as an RFQ, or else they can directly convert it as a purchase order as well. So if they click on this convert to RFQ, so whatever the item they have mentioned, it will be showing here. So like this, you can able to convert and you can add the vendor details as well. Before this, I will show how you can create an RFQ from the scratch as well. Let me go back. Here, you in this RFQ module, you can able to see all the items or anything which you have which your procurement team have like sent to multiple suppliers or vendors, and you can also compare the price as well in the system. As Sir said, like comparing everything manually, getting manually, it is like giving a frustration, right? So here our system through AI, everything will be comparing and it will be providing you like which is given less, like which supplier is giving more less, like that. So to create an RFQ, we can able to click on this. We can either start from the estimate. So this estimate is nothing but which you have quoted, like before sending an RFQ, you must have created an estimate, or maybe in the draft, or maybe you have sent to your customer. From there, you can able to create an estimate, or else you can create from scratch, like one by one, how I showed the indent flow, like that you can able to add all the items. So here I will show how you can start from the estimate process. Here you can able to choose the estimate part. So for example, if I'm selecting this particular estimate, here multiple items will be there. So anyways, you will not send all these items to a one vendor, right? So usually you'll be what you'll be doing is you'll be group the particular items. So for example, this all are like electrical items, this all are like wire items, this all are like board items, like that. So here, once you have created a group, here you can view the grouped item, like segregated items, like this. So this is one R. You can create an RFQ like this particular group item. This particular group item, you can create an RFQ, and ungrouped items also will be there. So for example, if I'm going to like create an RFQ for this particular group item, you can just click on this, and all the items which you have mentioned with the quantity units, everything will be displayed over here. So here you can give the RFQ title like this. And when you need this particular RFQ with the price details and everything from the vendor, you can request the quotation date as well. So for example, I need it tomorrow, the best price, and then it has been created. So here is the main part. So to whom you are going to build this particular RFQs. So if you click on this add vendor details, you can able to see all the supply details. So this supply details, these suppliers might be your like regular suppliers, like or else like frequently you are purchasing from this particular suppliers. Like you can add their details and you can directly send them an RFQ from our system. Or else if you want to add a new vendor, you can just click on this add new vendor detail, and you can fill all the vendor details like their name and organization name and everything. So they will be receiving an email. Like you actually like you will be sending them an invite. Like we have a like separate portal for suppliers. where they will be having all this RFQ purchase order, whatever you are creating and sending, they will be receiving in their portal. And from there, they can able to fill all the details and send back to you as well. But that is not a mandatory portal. If they want, they can use it, or else they can able to update all these details from the mobile itself. So once you're sending as an email or maybe like through WhatsApp, they can click that link and they can update the price details. So for example, I'm sending this to this particular uh, supplier. If you want, you can add the ship to details and you can give the notes. If you want to attach any maybe plan or the floor plan or the electrical plan or anything, you can able to add the files over here. So the supplier can see what is the plan and everything. So once done, you can either create this as an RFQ, like as a draft in our system. So whenever you want to send to an supplier, you can send, or else you can just leave like that, or else you can directly compose them email. So for now, I will just create an RFQ. And if you expand this, there will be like no data, like because you have not sent any RFQ, electrical RFQ. So from outside also you can able to send an RFQ. You can just select the vendor detail. Here we have this send via WhatsApp or you can send via email. So if you click on this send via WhatsApp, like this, a link will be created. You can send to that particular person. So I will show how this link will be look like. Yeah. So here, like this, the vendor can able to view the RFP which you have sent. They cannot able to edit the quantity or unit or anything. If they click on this update price, the only thing they can do is they can just give the price range. Like this, they can give the price and they can save it. That's it. Like once they have updated the price, immediately you will be getting a notification and like email as well saying that vendor have updated the price and things. And from here itself, if vendor want to add some comments, maybe that particular supplier will not have this particular item, right? So they can also like add comments saying that this particular item is not available right now. Like that, if they want to give alternate item, they can enter the comments and everything, and you can communicate through that particular RFQ itself. So all this communication will be under this particular RFQ. So let me go back to the portal. So here if you see like the particular RFQ price have been updated. So you can see what is the price they are providing at that. Like this, you can able to send to another vendor. Okay, so you can able to send to multiple vendors. How many vendors if you want to send, you can send and you can compare the price. So you don't have to do the manual comparison and everything. So for example, this plumbing items, which I have sent to two vendors, right? So I can compare the vendor price by clicking this. So this, I can select these two vendors and I can compare. So from here, you can able to know like this is the item, this is the estimate. From the estimate only we have taken this item, right? So this is the estimate which we have given to the customer, to your customer. But these are the items which rate given by the suppliers. So you can able to see like if they are providing too much, then we quoted to our customer, you can able to see the comparison, like how much percentage it is like varying, like whether they are giving less or if they are, if we are getting 100% profit from the particular 100% or maybe like the percentage wise is less or high. You can see all those things in the percentage here. And the green means like, okay, like you're getting good rate from the supplier. And if it's in red means like it is showing no, they are quoting out more than you have quoted to the customer like that. And how much percentage you are getting profit from this vendor like that. So like this, you can able to compare. You don't have to do manually. There will be no like manual error or anything. Our system will be giving you the comparison, and you can compare up to three suppliers, and you can see which supplier is giving lesser price. So in this case, consider this particular supplier is giving. So consider this particular supplier is giving very less quote. Like that means if you are like going to continue with that particular supplier, you can directly convert this as a purchase order. If it's something like work related things, the work order related things, maybe the particular area you're searching for an worker or maybe any person who maybe mason or helper or electrician like that also you can able to create an RFQ and once you got the best quote from the contractor, the subcontractor or anyone, you can choose any one of the subcontractor and you can convert this as a work order directly as well. So if this is an a material related things, you can directly convert this as a PO. So here you can give the purchase order title, like saying that electrical PO, and when you are issuing this. And here you can mention ship to address, like you can give the ship to address detail directly, like where this need to be like delivered like that. Or else if you click on this checkbox, automatically the ship to address details will be added over here. So here you can mention the terms and condition and you can see what is the unit and price. This cannot be edited because um, whatever uh, the quoted price given by the vendor, it will be listed down here. And you can give the terms and condition as well. Like either you can choose from the template or else you can manually enter the terms and condition. If you want to add any attachment, you can add like plan or anything, photos or anything you can attach here. So once done, you can compose them as an email or else same like that you can send via WhatsApp. So like once this particular purchase order have been like accepted by the vendor, so the next thing will be like you will be tracking that, right? So the site engineer will be tracking like whether this particular item have been received and how much quantity have been received in the site and tracking all that usage, damage, replace, everything you will be tracking, right? So once I explain that the project inventory, I will come back to this like goods receipt things. So this work order is the same like the purchase order. You can directly create a work order as well, same like purchase order. We can mention what is the scope of work and how much quantity you need, what is the unit rate, everything you can mention. And you can add the terms and conditions and you can able to send that to your like the subcontractors. So let me go back and I'll explain the tracking related things. So here in the procurement, we have this inventory. So if you click on this particular inventory, here you can able to track everything group wise. So there will be multiple set of items, like plumbing items, maybe electrical items, or maybe hardware. So everything, if you are tracking under one place, you will be getting confused. Right? So that's why we had a like solution like everything you can able to initially create it as a group. So let me explain. Like for example, this is only the plumbing item which I'm going to track right now. So here we can mention the group name as a plumbing. So for example, like this. So once you have created, you can track all the items which you have created. Let me create a group. So like this. So if you click on this, this will be done by the site engineer. And we have a like dedicated mobile app for the site engineer, both Android and iOS, so they can able to track everything in the mobile itself. So if they click create and click on this particular group, they can add the item from the purchase order, or like if you have a warehouse kind of thing, you can add from the inventory, or else you can request as a site engineer, they can able to request an item to the site manager or directly to the planning team or procurement team. So initially, like if they add from the PO, they can able to see all the like materials, like all the purchase order which you have listed out, like created. So if you click on that, so they can able to see like particular purchase order item which you have purchased, order quantity, and how many items are line items are there, and you can see all those things. The site engineer can see all those things. So, for example, this is the order quantity one. In this, like you received everything like that. So you can enter how much quantity you have received. That you can enter here. And here you can able to see the additional details, like GRN will be automatically created. The goods receipt, which goods receipt is nothing but this particular item have been received in the site, this much quantity and everything. And you can mention the vehicle number, the bill number, maybe like if they provided any bill number while they are delivering the particular item. If they have the DC number or anything, they can enter. And received by, like which site engineer like have received this particular item, and received on which date, and they can able to enter the amount if they want, and they can attach the image of that particular ordered item and everything. So once done, they can add, and once you are adding, automatically a GRN will be created. The goods receipt will be created. Yeah. So like this, items will be added, and likewise you can add items from multiple purchase orders as well. So here, as a site engineer, what they can do is like they can enter how much they have used in this particular item, in this how much damage, in this how much they have replaced. Everything they can able to track under here. And after that, if they got shorten of the material and everything, they can actually request an items. For example, all the items we have used in the site, but we need more items. Like they might need additional items, right? So they can able to request item to the planning team or the site manager. So here, whoever having the approve access, they can able to approve the requested item. If they are having just a creator access, they cannot able to approve. They can only request the item. That's it. So here they can mention what item they want. This quantity. If they know the unit cost or anything, they can enter. Like this, they can add multiple items. Multiple request they can able to multiple item they can request, and once they requested the item, uh, immediately the approver they will be getting a notification saying that this particular person have requested an item, like approve for the further process like that. So once they have received that notification, they can able to see that item in the item request call here in the project inventory itself. So here they can able to see the pending approval, approved item, rejected, the approved item converted to a purchase order, or maybe converted to an indent, or maybe the person can able to cancel that also, because site engineer can ask for unwanted materials as well, right? So as a site manager, they can able to like verify it, and if they're okay with it, they can enter the rate if they know, or else they can directly approve this, or else they can directly convert this as a purchase order, or they can this particular site manager can request to the particular person, like the planning team like that. So if they're clicking on the convert to indent, again the flow will be like going, because this procurement is something which is never end, right? Like it will be like a cycle. So you will be purchasing an item, and the last the item will be get shortened, and the site engineer will be requesting more item, and the site manager will be like requesting to that particular planning team member, or maybe the procurement team member, and they will be creating an RFQ, and they will be converting that as a purchase order or work order. And again, the particular site engineer will be tracking like how much have been received, and that how much have been used and everything, right? So this flow will be like continuing, and you can able to track how much they have uh, like ordered, and how much you have received pending, and on which date you have entered the particular item log, the inventory log. Everything you can able to see in one place. And here you can see that in reports as well. So if you click on this reports, we have this inventory. So if you click on the particular inventory, you can see all the projects, group name, item name, and order quantity, receipt quantity, everything. So if you want to see a particular project wise, for example, this particular project. So if you filter out, you can see only the particular project wise details, like how much order quantity, each group, item names, and everything. So if you want to export this as an Excel, you can export this as an Excel as well. Yeah. So this is how you can able to like avoid manual comparison, like the RFP comparison, and get approved like as soon as possible. Because that particular person, once they have approved, only that next stage will be like happening. They will be getting continuous notification and everything. That uh, mistake, the communication mistake can avoid it. And tracking the items and communicating between the site engineer and the planning team or procurement team. This kind of mistake we can avoid by using IntoAEC. Yeah.